And of course, as soon as I hit start, my dog starts drinking. You can hear that, I'm sure. Will you
No.
stop? Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well.
What's wrong?
Different night, but the same old shenanigans. I'm just going to get right into it. Last time last time we played, um, you all decided to do some R&R, rest and relaxation. Well, recuperation, really, rest and recuperation, because some of you were kind of hurting, but you all got a good meal. You got a good night's rest, or well, what you think is a good night's rest. We haven't really resolved that part of it yet. It is, which Nathan, I need to talk to you about something before we continue on. As soon as I do this wrap up. No, you're not in trouble. It's just something that we didn't really resolve fully the last time we were played.
Okay.
You all know that one of your party members is missing, but he had a tendency to kind of seclude himself. But the only worrisome thing is you did find his hat on the road away from the winery. After that discovery, you all came back to town. You got a wolf steak and rosemary potato dinner after delivering the wine to the Blue Water Inn. You all decided to rest, most of you. Enoch decided to rest in his own way, drank until he passed out, and then got some sleep. He doesn't really sleep in his room, just sleeps on a table, whatever he finds comfortable. No big deal. And as everyone was sleeping soundly in their rooms or on their tables, one of your party members, the newest member, decided to sneak out for the night. Where he found an ailing woman, old woman, cast silence, and proceeded to escort her to the realm of the gods, whatever realm she wanted to go to. And that's where we left off. That whole episode, Nathan, probably took you a couple hours to do.
Okay.
Maybe a little longer, because I'm going to make you roll for stealth to sneak out of the house and back into the Blue Water Inn.
All right, sounds fine.
Give me 2 stealth rolls.
Ooh, stealth checks.
Yep.
Hello.
Okay. Yes, stealth checks, 2 of them.
13 plus 6, 19.
Okay.
And a 9 plus 6 is 15.
Cool. Far as you know, you are a stealthy dude. You make your way back in. Now I'm going to need you to roll another athletics check to climb back in your window.
All right. Natural 1. Okay, putting you away for the day.
You're in timeout, dice.
Oh, that's not good.
As you're climbing up, there's something you didn't notice before. There is kind of a gutter next to your window that you climbed. You climbed out your window and you were fine, but you didn't really use the gutter. Now you notice it. But the reason that you didn't use it last time was, 1, you didn't see it, and 2, if you had, the falling would have happened. So as soon as you grab onto it thinking, oh, this will make it easier, you find that the gutter's not really in the best of shape. Rusted, loose, and as soon as you grab it and you make it up about 6 feet, well, I'd say 4 feet, from the ground, you feel it, you hear it a little bit, and then bend, and then all of a sudden, underneath your weight, even with your avian bones, actually, you probably wouldn't have hollow bones because you can't fly. Even with your slight, you have a smaller frame, being a kinku, you feel it wrench away from the wall, and you fall hard on your back.
Oh.
Wow, I'm definitely putting those guys away. Thankfully, you don't seem to alert anybody in the vicinity, which I rolled a 5 and a 4. So that's what I'm...
Those are the dice that you need to use the rest of the night.
Nope.
Yes, please.
I got 2 more right here. Yeah. I got a ton more. I got a pound of them in the pound of dice in the other room. I went to a con and there was a literal pound of dice being sold, so I was like, I'll take it.
Mm-hmm. Not a kilo, anyway.
Muddy, and your back hurting a little bit. No damage because you didn't you didn't climb far enough. You make your way back in after it takes you a little while, but you make your way back in up the stairs. You have to go through the front door this time.
Yeah.
Nobody, thankfully, pays you any attention. Actually, Enoch, I need you to roll a perception check at disadvantage. You see Enoch passed out on the table in a puddle of his own drool and cups and bottles laying around him. The two hunters you saw him drinking with earlier seemed to have gone and left him there. But you're not going to bother Enoch by letting him sleep on a table. He's slept in worse places. You hear him, and he kind of almost looks at you, but he falls back asleep. You just hear a dull thunk as he puts his head back down on the table. You've made it back to your room. But at this point, because of the natural one and because you took so long to find the woman, I'm going to say you're not going to be able to benefit from a long rest.
Okay. I understand.
Such is the price you pay for your deity.
Now, question.
Yes.
Because he did not take a long rest and a day has passed, does that mean he takes the negatives of not having taken a long rest?
That is for me to tell him, yes.
I was gonna say, can I take a short rest instead?
Not right now, no.
Okay.
I tell you what, yeah. Go ahead and take a short rest.
Okay.
Just take a short rest.
Another one.
Roll your die if you want. I'll be nice about that.
Thank you.
Morning breaks. Not yet. I need each of you, the other 3 that were not a part of this, I need all of you to roll percentile dice. Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
Stuart. $17.
17%.
Yep.
All right. Ellen Teal.
82.
Okay. Kaylin.
33.
Okay. Ellen Teal.
Oh.
A familiar, as you drift off to sleep, a familiar cold wraps around you. The cold, actually, there's one other thing. Before you went to bed, you were sitting on the floor, surrounded by ice.
Yeah.
Forgot to mention this. Man, you skip a day, or you skip a week, or you push it back, and things start piling up, and I forget to do things. I know, Kaylin and Enoch, we didn't really have to resolve anything because Enoch, you passed out, and Kaylin, you went to bed. All right. Yeah. So let's resolve you before everybody went to bed. You have chunks of ice laying on the floor. Aurora is gone.
Yeah. And you said that I was freezing cold for like the first time.
For the first time ever, you were freezing cold. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Noticing the chunks of ice around you and everything else. What is the first thing that you would like? What you would do? What you would want to do?
Is there a window in my room?
Yes.
I want to look out the window. Am I overlooking a street or a back alley?
You're probably looking towards the back.
Okay. I want to take the bigger chunks of ice that I can and toss them out the window into the back alley.
Okay, you can do that.
Yeah, I want to do that. And
you have 3 sizable chunks and probably about 8 or 9 smaller chunks of ice that are laying around you.
Yeah.
As you start gathering them up and throwing them out the window, which does raise, but there are bars on it, but you can slide the chunks of ice through the bars, out the window.
Yeah.
There are bars on every window in this tavern, by the way. I think we've mentioned that in the past.
Yeah, I think so.
As you're sliding them out, one of the heftier chunks, you see a slight glow in it.
Okay, then I'll stop.
Okay. There's definitely something in there.
Sebastian.
Let me look at my spells. Ooh. Can I cast Green Flame Blade to kind of thaw the ice? Since it does
I thought you were
fire
going
damage
to
at this
hit
point.
the ice with it. I was like, why?
Green Flame Blade's the only thing I have that does like fire damage.
Yeah, I figured that. But I
The one time Mulgar would have been happy. Or, useful. We're all gonna get a message tomorrow.
the way that Green Flame Blade works is that you would have to hit something next to it for the fire to leap over to it.
Okay.
Because when you hit somebody with Green Flame Blade, the original target suffers your sword damage.
Okay.
And then you can cause green fire to leap from the target to a different creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet of it. Second creature takes fire damage equal to your spellcasting ability modifier. So unless you want to chop a chair in half...
Okay, I have an idea. Can I take my armor off and with the flat of my blade attack the armor?
I'm going to say that you're smart enough to know that this is ice, and if you just hold it, it'll probably melt.
Okay, then I'll cuddle with the ice.
When you're done, it's a cuddle puddle.
I was genuinely just thinking, isn't there like a lamp or something in
There's
your room?
torches and lamps and everything. And he's like, no.
You see,
Be only one.
spellcasters aren't actually smart, okay?
With the mixture of candles and torches and light, and you holding it, it melts after a while.
Okay.
And what you're left with is a ring. On this ring, it is an icy blue metal, a metal that you're not real familiar with.
Okay.
There is a carved into it. You notice that there is a what looks to be like an intricate snowflake.
Is it the same intricate snowflake that's on the pommel of my greatsword?
No. Wait. Yes. I said no too quick. It is.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you see on it.
I put the ring on.
Okay. If you spend a little time with this ring, you're going to find that it adds +1 to your spellcasting ability modifier, and it also adds +1 to your spell
attack
DC.
rolls? Okay.
Yeah, your attack rolls and
My
your
attack?
saves. What they
Okay.
have to beat. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's it. I mean, that if you spend a little time with that, you have, you don't know the name of this ring just yet. It's like one of those things where a lot of people you can name it whatever you want, but you get the feeling that where it matches with the pommel of your sword. This is a gift. You're not real sure where from.
Okay.
Well, you have an idea. He's probably Arl.
Yeah. And I remember Homeboy, right?
Oh yeah,
From my
absolutely.
vision? Okay. Yeah. So. Okay.
From there, you fall asleep,
Mm-hmm.
and as you drift off to sleep, you begin to get cold again.
Hmm.
But it's not a cold that you can actually you shift around in your blankets. You know, everybody's got like a nice fur blanket on their bed. I say nice, but it's probably wolf. It's wolf fur.
Yeah.
You can't. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Are we boring you?
No, just stretching.
I jump on those. I jump on those chances when I hear that noise. I know people don't mean it, but I'm just like, oh, excuse me. Yes, Ellen Teal.
Okay. So the ring. You said +1 to spell save DC and
Mhm.
spell attack modifier.
Mm-hmm. And that's it.
Okay. So
You
it
have
does
to attune
not
to
add
it.
1 to my charisma.
No,
Okay.
you have to attune to it.
All right.
So whenever we'll work that out. I don't have that created in D&D Beyond yet, but we'll work it out.
Mhm.
I'll create it.
Can I spend 30 minutes attuning to
Yeah,
focusing
yeah.
on it
I
before
figured you
go
were
to bed?
going to. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Before going to bed. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Kaylin, yes.
Can I say I dyed my hair before I went to bed?
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
You can dye it with a couple bottles of wine that you purchased, from the bar. So take off 2 silver from your.
Okay.
You said that I felt the cold creeping in, but it's not no matter how many covers I get
let me
under,
finish let me
okay.
resolve that.
Okay.
You feel the cold creeping in once again, but after a minute or so, you realize you're still. It feels like you're still asleep,
Mhm.
but not. And if you throw your covers back and stand up in your room, it instantly, as soon as your feet hit the floor, it turns into that same icy wilderness that you were in before. But you're not actually there. It's almost like you're looking at a picture of it. And you just hear it cold. When I say cold, it feels cold, like a cold breath on the back of your neck.
Mhm.
But you hear a steely, yet I don't want to say happy, but doesn't sound angry, voice say, "Enjoy, my child." And you just feel darkness overtake you. And you're asleep.
Okay.
Next thing you see is it's morning. Or what passes for morning in Barovia. Morning breaks. Enoch, you're jostled awake. Gently, might I add. Mainly because he knows he knows your type by now. But Erwin, sorry. Yeah. Sorry, Erwin, yeah. He gently shakes you awake, and there's a cup of hot tea sitting in front of you. And he says, good morning, friend. I should have warned you not to drink with the hunters. I went German there for a second. I should have warned you not to drink with Solsdar and Yevgeny. Yevgeny, and he tends to urge the older one on. Zoldar he doesn't back down. But I will say this. You earned their respect.
Good. Dude, I had fun.
That's good. That is good.
And like I'll wince and sip the tea, hangover style. And then Ronnie plugs his stuff back in.
Yes. Oh no,
You're
no,
muted.
You're
muted.
We can't hear you.
I forget whenever it unplugs, it mutes it. I'm gonna have to weld that in or something, glue it in.
Duct tape.
No, I can't do that because I move it every other Saturday to the store. So
Rubber bands.
he looks at you and says, breakfast is on the way.
Cool.
I encourage you to eat.
Oh yeah.
I know what you drank. I encourage you to eat. And he just kind of grins and walks off. The
Hey,
rest
do
of
you
you
know where
are greeted in the morning. I'm sorry, Enoch, what?
Do you know where they got their booze from? Because that was great. I'm gonna get some later. Just
I'm not one to
Not right now.
give out the competitors' information, but I will tell you this. You can only get that from them. Well, they have a source. I cannot lie to you. They get it from someone, but it's... I run a bar. And he just
I
walks
know.
off.
I still appreciate you, man.
Ellen Teal.
Before I come downstairs, I want to resummon Aurora.
Okay, that'll take you probably
Okay.
roughly an hour, I think, is what it does. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
So-
an hour plus 10 for a ritual cast.
Yeah. So you can do that. There might not be the choicest of breakfast left, but you can do that.
I'm not concerned. I don't want the rest of the party to have questions.
Okay. The rest of you are greeted by the smell of, various breakfast meats that are being prepared in the morning. And when you walk down, there is just Enoch's already at a table. He just sits down at that table at this platter of fresh bread, cheese, and sausages and bacon and things like that. And he's like, looks at you and goes, "Grease is good, eat." And he walks off for hangover. And so you all gather. Mal, I suppose that you're coming down as well.
Yes.
Okay. Mal,
With chainmail and all.
chainmail and all. Mal, Kalen, and Enoch are all there. You eat, you drink. There is mostly just like some sort of bittersweet fruit juice that is being served, but he also just pours you dark beer for breakfast in the morning. And he looks at Enoch and says, "A little hair of the dog, so to speak." And he sits
they
down
bit me.
3 mugs in front of you and says, fetch your friend. The crowd should be coming in soon. Some of them just live to drink and drink to live. Once again, I cannot thank you enough for delivering the wine here, because once again I can tell you that the people of Valaki don't have much else. So I run this place as a safe haven, and I run it as a place where I can learn. And we'll leave it at that.
Is there anybody else in the bar with us? Or
No,
just
it is
us three
empty
at the
right now.
bartender? Then, and I'll, like, hey,
Yes.
you need to go see your family, man. Just
What do you know about my family?
that they're the ones we got the wine from.
And they're helping protect us.
He knows you're not telling them everything, Enoch.
Feelings mutual.
And then he looks at Kaylin and goes, what do you mean he helps protect you?
We've been seeing things, and they help protect us.
You're a very cryptic, young one. What do you mean you see things?
Ravens, crows, I forgot what they are. I don't
They
know.
kind of, he does that little bites, on the inner, like bites his cheek kind of thing, thinking. And he goes, and he looks Kaylin right in the eyes.
Oh no.
And he says, Keepers of the Feather. And you just answer that. You just answer with a uh-huh.
He said it, not us.
I was about to say.
How do you answer?
Yeah, that sounds about right. And then I look over at Enoch and I said, am I thinking of this correctly?
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
And he just kind of laughs to himself, this old fool.
What my character's going to do is he's going to start repeating word by word what his father said in his father's voice, to like solidify what they heard.
That's horrible. I do not like it. Do not ever do that again.
Did you also in the part where he says he misses him and he's a jackass?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna repeat that too first. Second.
He smiles a little bit again, and he says, thank you for the delivery and the advice. Know that the Keepers of the Feather will watch over you.
There's a flock together joke that came to mind just now, and I'm good.
We will watch over you. I may not have talked to my father, but I've not forgotten the ways. With that said, you only have a few days of free here, and then I expect you to start paying. And he laughs. And he goes, speaking of paying, does anybody remember, because it is not in my notes, how much he offered to pay you?
1 billion coins.
No, you weren't here.
I think it was.
Let me see. I'm scrolling.
Was it 25 gold apiece?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Maybe.
Gather the party, go try to save Rictavio. This was after.
Can't we just stay here for free for as long as we're here?
25 gold a person.
That's right.
Blue
25
Water's
gold.
Inn's wine supply is almost out. Ask adventurers if they would be interested in going to retrieve it for 25 gold pieces per person.
He goes behind the bar and he comes back with 4 leather pouches, and actually he has 5 of them. And he looks and he goes, your big friend. He is, he woke early, and he is communing. I don't know what that means, but I could not talk him out of it, but he'll be back.
He's running through a cornfield backwards.
What?
Excuse me?
Why did I immediately imagine that? Just running backwards. Just a big dude rushing. And you. I don't know you. But we met briefly last night. I'll ask you 3. Did he help?
Yes.
He
Yes.
saved me.
Well, actually, am I down here now?
Yeah. Yeah, you are. You just
Yeah.
came down, actually.
So, like, I'm coming down the stairs as he asks that question.
Yeah.
Or yeah. So I hear that question and I immediately respond and say, if it weren't for him, she wouldn't be here right now.
Well, you've earned this. And he tosses Enoch a leather pouch. He tosses each of you a leather pouch after that. And he says, I've heard of the troubles that you had, so I doubled your pay.
Mm.
And because you helped, you get double as well.
Mm. Thank you.
So 50 gold apiece. Your big friend, I will give him his gold when he gets back. And your small friend is missing. He'll get his share, but for now, it goes to this one. And he points to Mal. And he's like, your name is...
Mal.
Mal again. Okay. So, with that, I don't know what you plan on doing. I don't know what trouble you are going to get yourselves in. But I will say be careful, and the day is yours. At that point, he just walks back, and he starts preparing for the day, wiping down the bar, cleaning mugs, going on about his business, about his day, getting other foods, prepped to cook. And as far as that goes, until there's a little bit of breakfast meat left, some little bit of bread and cheese and stuff, enough to make a pretty decent meal. As Enoch goes, he is a fighting machine, and he drank a lot last night, so he probably ate a lot. But yeah, as far as that goes, all four of you need to tell me what you want to do right now.
We need to find someone that can get us health potions. Because
we need the ability to heal ourselves no matter what.
Right. In town, that should be a first priority.
I also want to try and see if we can find any information about our two friends who claimed they were going to meet us here and have not.
I want to do a little bit more recon on the Wachter house or the Wachter house.
Watcher.
Where's that?
The Watcher house. That's the house for. I remember before we left, I told you guys about those dreams I'd had, and it's that house, and I need to get inside. I don't know why, but I do.
Kaylin, what did you want? I have
I
have notes pulled up, so that's the only hand I saw.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I want to tell the rest of the party what I found out about the festival from Erwin the other day, and how I'm concerned that
they're gonna burn.
That something might be like that arena might be in trouble, that they might be burned. Because I only told Mulgar because Enoch was having his fun and everybody else was upstairs. So I want to tell the rest of the party my thoughts now that we're all together.
Okay.
I look at you and I say, I too am concerned for Arena's well-being. Ismark can get shoved down a well for all I care.
Well, thanks.
So mean.
Skull?
Look, as far as we know, they're still in safe hands.
True.
We can probably ask around about this festival. Is this the first one of its type, or has there been more about it? And see if there's a sacrifice that goes with it. Other than that, unless they're burning stuff to keep giant mosquitoes away.
Because what I heard from Erwin was this is the first festival of its kind, and that all he really knows is things are going to be burned to hopefully get rid of Strahd.
Things or people?
He said things. He was not sure what those specific things were.
Okay.
So my thought is, I'm worried about Arena's safety because no one, well, Erwin at least, is not sure of what is going to be burned
Right.
to get rid of Strahd.
Can I find one of the flyers for this festival?
If you walk outside, you probably just find one because they were nailing them to everything.
What else on the flyer?
As far as are you going outside?
Yeah, I want to step out and find a flyer, and I tell the rest of the group that I'll be right back, and I step outside to go find a flyer, and then once I have one, I go back inside.
Okay. Well, what else do we need? What else do we need to acquire to get rid of Strahd? I mean, obviously that's the reason why we're all here.
Let's see.
Like, I mean,
real quick,
offense, but
you just stick your head out the door, and there's a flyer nailed to the front of the Blue Water Inn. If you could pull it down and take it back in, and it just says, "Come one, come all to the greatest celebration of the year, the Festival of the Blazing Sun. Attendants and children required. Rain or shine, all will be well. The Baron."
Is there an image on it?
Nope.
is there a baronial seal mark on it to show that like this is legit?
I mean,
So
they know
with
it's
a printing
legit.
press can come through and just slap shit on there and say the Baron said it.
Well, you actually, Ellen Teal actually saw the Baron's men putting these up.
Yeah. We also killed the Baron's men. So
but nobody really knows that yet, that you know of.
I didn't say it out loud. I said it to the DM.
Yeah, but I'm telling you that nobody really knows that you know of.
Right.
I'm
really worried about it.
Have we heard this term, like the blazing sun?
Just here.
Before?
Just here.
Have we seen a symbol that might represent a blazing sun?
No.
Wasn't there something?
I was thinking back at the church.
The only thing that you've seen is like, not here, but back in Barovia.
Yeah.
Yeah, the town of Barovia, you saw a holy symbol that was a blazing sun. Yes. Okay. I don't want to say a blazing sun, but it was a sun.
Okay. And it was in the church, correct?
It was the church, yeah. I mean, that was, yeah. The church that you all were in, that thankfully you did not burn down, that had Donovich in it, and his son,
and the vampire spawn.
Yeah. So the church's holy symbol is a sun.
Okay.
Were we ever told who that was a church for?
You did not ask, so he did not tell you.
Okay. In that case, my next question is: all of the bundles of
he wasn't all there, remember?
Yeah. All the bundles of twigs, sticks, or hay, whatever it was that the people were carrying. Where was that being taken again?
To the Burgomeister's house.
Okay, so it was going. Yeah.
Yeah, because you all did a little recon, and you saw them being there.
Is there a church
being taken there
in town?
Is there a church in this town?
Yes.
Yes, Courtney.
Thank you.
You don't have to ask. Just go. It's not your class.
Wow.
You're an adult. Yes, there is a church here. You were told of a church, and you've seen a church actually on your way out of town.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's where I got the cart from.
Yep.
Can I flip the paper over?
No, it's too heavy.
And on the back of it, kind of scrawl the holy symbol from memory.
Yeah.
And show it to Erwin and say,
I need you to make a intelligence roll for me, though.
Okay.
See how well you remember it.
18.
Yeah. You draw a pretty good representation of it.
And so I ask Erwin, like, when the next time he like comes around, is this symbol? Where in town can I find this symbol? I guess is how I would word it.
So that's what you'd ask Erwin that, correct?
Yeah.
Cool. He would look at you and say, "That's the symbol of the Morning Lord. That you'd probably find that at St. Andrew's Church, right up the road here. You passed it on your way out of town, I'm sure. On the way to the Wizard of Wines. Why do you ask?"
Call it a hunch.
Call it a hunch. Okay. I think I can work with that.
I'm not trying to be like intentionally mysterious, but I don't want to tell him anything until I'm certain of what I'm telling him.
Well, if I can be of any help with anything that I may know, please. Anything more I may know, please ask.
And actually, at this point, I do want to say, what can you tell me about the Morning Lord?
The Morning Lord. Well, the Morning Lord might as well not be here. The Morning Lord, has been worshipped in Barovia for a long time, but now it's more of, I guess you would say, it's more, really, Ronnie can't remember the word, tradition than anything. The Morning Lord has not answered or heard our prayers in a very long time. Only Strahd. The churches are... The churches help. They are holy. They do keep out most of the undead and the werewolves and all the creepy things at night. But if you notice on most of the church's doors in these parts, in Barovia, here, and anywhere else you go, if there's a church, you will find that there are deep gashes on the door where things are trying to get in. It is only that recently, because some may say because of the festivals, some may say because Strahd has something else on his mind, that we had a little bit of a break from these attacks. But anything that draws attention away from Strahd, or tries to go against what he believes and what he has here, you know, what he has set up, doesn't fare well.
And I thank him for his information, and then I look at the rest of the party and I say, I think there might be a connection here between the church and the festival that we may want to investigate.
Okay. When is the festival?
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
What other stuff can we do in town?
What other stuff can you do in town?
Yeah, I'm asking the rest of the party. Like, what other things do we need to find, ask about, inquire about?
In my mind, the priorities need to be investigation before the festival tomorrow, and getting supplies.
Well, we can get supplies during the day, but if we start investigating, we should do it throughout the night to make sure nothing's getting moved in between.
And I think, well, there are two sides to the investigation in my mind. There's the physical reconnaissance, and then there's the interrogation, asking around information gathering side of it that we can't do after dark.
Right.
But that could also be done while we're getting supplies.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could divide the party and send half of us to go get information and the other half to go get supplies.
Erwin looks at you all and says, supplies. You need supplies. Things here are going to be more expensive than what I'm sure you're used to. But this is thankfully one of the bigger towns in Barovia. You have several shops to choose from. The Serpent's Kiss. And the Serpent's Kiss is just down the road a ways. They deal in more of the alchemical side of things. Magical and alchemical. So basically he's telling you it's the potion shop. Without telling you it's one. So there's the Blind Witch. I don't know if the Blind Witch would be your speed or not, but the Blind Witch is well, it has some magical clothings and things like that, jewelry, just different magical items. Jablonski and Sons. Okay, I'm just going to do it without the accent. He tells you about Jablonski and Sons. Jablonski and Sons is your armor. So they sell weapons and armor there. They also do like gilding and spikes and armor fittings and stuff like that.
Wasn't Jablonski and Sons the name on the rocking horse?
No, that is Blinsky.
Okay.
It completely freaking dropped out of my dome for a second. That's Blinsky. Is no Blinsky is no good. And then you've got, see, Jablonski and Sons is your armor. And then you've got Shanovich Jewelers, which is honestly, Erwin tells you Shanovich Jewelers, they would be good if you have jewels, so you can sell it to them, but they're going to turn around and sell them for an inflated price.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You're not going to get the best deal, but it's a place to quickly get rid of your jewels if you need gold or silver. And then there's my favorite, because I pulled these out of I pulled some of these out of the internet. Bloodbath and Beyond. It's another armor.
Okay.
This one is going to be the bigger one. It's a chain
Good.
store.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is this more like the Walmart of armorers?
No, I'm changing that. I mean, it was cute at first, but now I'm like, oh, that's terrible. That's terrible.
Oh no, I like it. I like it.
Okay,
Basically
Bloodbath
the
and Beyond. But no, they're actually a bigger armor, and they do sometimes have some magical arms in stock. That's all Erwin tells you. Those are the places that you would want to go. He looks at you and says, I really, really do not recommend that you all separate, especially if something leads you out of the town. Please stay together.
I love the NPC reminder not to separate the party.
Well, yeah, that one's a little bit for me too, but
Yeah.
honestly, he would tell you that anyway.
Yeah. It makes sense from him in the context of what we know about the city.
This place will jack you up.
It just made me laugh, like the NPCs telling us not to separate.
There's a
the
voice in
party.
my head. It's almost like God himself is saying, don't split the
separate.
party.
Oh,
Although,
looked-
like, raise your hand if you haven't walked away from the party.
It's
Kaylin?
Okay. Technically, I haven't walked away from the party.
Wait, technically I have.
I went
to go stab an old
upstairs,
lady.
and that's it.
You're new.
Oh no, I did. I left the party to go to the town square.
You did.
I lied. Never mind.
That's why you murdered all the guards.
I stepped away.
I was with Maltar for that one.
Actually, oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Nope,
I was
he
with
was not.
Maltar when we
Mulgar,
discovered
Elrin,
the guards
and I
being...
went to this tavern first. You scouted around the...
Yeah, I went to the town square, and that's when I found out the information about the festival and the need to smile.
Right.
I kind of snuck away.
Where?
Me?
Yeah.
Into the room where we got attacked by the flower. But
Just shook my head a lot. Now I'm dizzy.
We were already like out.
Kind of. That's true. Okay, that's fair. I also want to look at the party and say, like after Erwin leaves, before we go out and go to these shops, we really need to try and figure out the rest of what we need for tomorrow night. Like like I know Rictavio told us a lot, but is there anything?
I just asked this.
I missed that.
And yeah, I had scrolled up into the notes to talk about it, but then we got.
Was it when I was in the bathroom?
Maybe.
Yeah.
So we now know that the monk from our card reading is the holy symbol of Ravenkind.
Okay.
Which Jacob interprets as the keepers of the feather. Is that what they're called?
The holy symbol of pardon?
Kresk.
Right. Say everything you said again because I didn't hear you.
So the monk from our tarot reading, Rictavio told us was Kresk. And
was in Kresk, yes.
The keepers of the feather is in Kresk?
They are not in Kresk. The keepers of the feather are at the Wizard of Wines.
Is Kresk a location?
Kresk
or is it the name of a person?
Kresk is a location. They told you they told you before that Kresk is actually a town.
Okay.
Which is where we have the Baba blah 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 blah. Right? Is that in Kresk?
But then I also have typed in that it's the holy symbol of Ravenkind, which I felt like the Keepers of the Feather told us.
No, they didn't tell you anything about the holy symbol. You have the okay. Basically, what you're looking for is the Tome of Strahd,
which we have.
Which you have. The holy symbol of Ravenkind, but I don't remember them telling you anything about the holy symbol. So you're looking for the holy symbol of Ravenkind.
In Kresk is the way I have this all. Yeah, okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And then you have
that's where I was getting confused. Was I had monk is Kresk, not is in. So
is
I was like,
Kresk.
Kresk is a person or is a symbol. Okay.
And then you also have to find a weapon.
The sword?
The sword, the sun sword.
Yeah.
That he told you about.
I'm going to unhighlight the Master of Stars because
that's what we have.
That's what you found.
The Tome of Strahd.
All right. So all we need now is the holy symbol and the sun sword.
We're still looking for Esmeralda.
Which the Raven dudes are.
Yes, they are also looking for and will let us know when they find her.
Correct.
Hopefully.
Would I have any clue what they're talking about, by the way?
No.
We'll fill you in as
we're just going to say they're filling you in as they go as well. Because they see your confused little bird head. That's what Kenny said. That is exactly what Kenny said. Even though I didn't hear him, I see that he is angry at me, so I will say that is what he said.
I'm not angry.
So I'm thinking we go and look in the magic shop in case somebody possibly turned the sword in.
Ooh.
I will tell you this.
The weapon shop.
As your DM, I'm going to say no one has turned this sword into Lost and Found.
You don't know what.
You can always check with the guards. Ooh.
Kenny thought it was a good idea.
Let's talk about
You
the
never know.
sheer outside the box thinking here.
That was good. That was good thinking.
Yes, it was.
Use 3.
You
But-
never
Use 3.
know.
But very not D&D. Usually it's, hey, let's go kill everything to find this sword, but not. I wonder if somebody turned that into Lost and Found at the Disney parks.
Why not?
Well, they could have sold it for gold at the weapon store. Duh.
And-
What were you saying, Nathan?
Okay,
Yeah.
I was saying use 3.
Uh-huh.
I need, if you want me to revive you, because from what I've seen, you guys die a lot.
I have not died once.
Ditto.
You're also probably like the wimp who stands in the back. He didn't actually say that, but
I was gonna say, I draw my great sword.
No, he didn't say it.
If we get a diamond, I can revive you guys easily.
Ooh, so the
I
gem
need
store.
a diamond. Yes.
Okay,
Gym
but
store,
we were also
potion
told
store.
that we were gonna be that gym store is gonna sell it at more than it's worth.
Okay.
I am also going to point out the fact that we might be able to find some gems at an armorer who does jewel encrusted stuff.
Oh, we should
Thursday.
check Bloodbath and Beyond.
Yeah, Bloodbath.
Bloodbath and Beyond, or
all right. Where's your first stop?
Chaplinsky and Sons.
Do we want to go to the potion store first?
Yes.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
that's our first stop.
You guys kind of hear my character hurt a bit as you guys say you guys want to go to the potion store. I can go
Hey,
heal
it's
you.
just in
Only
case.
for
Dude, what
emergency.
if you go down? Somebody has to be able to heal you.
Right.
And now this is where the DM gets to find out if you all actually rolled your gold like I told you to.
Yes, I did.
What do you
I
mean
did.
rolled your gold?
You roll your starting gold. You didn't, did you?
Oh no. Oh no.
I don't remember that conversation.
I always
I
tell you
know
to roll
that
your
according to my character sheet, I have 81 gold right now.
Okay.
And that's 50 of that is we just got it.
Yeah, I know.
So how does one roll my gold?
Yeah. Let me find it real quick.
Okay.
It's in the player's handbook.
It's
It is.
like a
Oh.
D4.
But they're different one. No.
Oh, they're different. Okay.
Yeah, they're different each one.
I think
I'll be
4
right
months
back
is
while you guys are
5d4.
doing that.
Well, you
This
need to
is
do
my
it too.
favorite D4.
No, I don't need to do it. I've already done it. I
Oh,
thought.
you already did it. Okay. So,
Oh,
Ellen's
I've
Hill,
done
you would
this.
roll 4d4 and times that by 10.
1, 2.
I had like 12 gold.
And you, Kaylin, since you are a monk, you would roll 5d4, and that's it.
Yeah.
It's like an echo in here, I swear.
Stop.
I just said, I think monks roll 5d4.
Let me finish then.
So you said it was 4d4 times 10?
Times 10. Mm-hmm. And fighters
Okay.
are 5d4 times 10. Clerics are 5d4 times 10 as well.
Yeah, mine was correct.
Okay.
Yeah, mine, I got 150 gold.
Perfect. Plus the 50 you just got?
Yeah, so now I have a total of 231 gold pieces.
Okay, good.
Shut your door.
Shut your door.
I have to yell at Courtney to do the same thing.
Well, like, I can hear him when he's getting excited, and he can hear me if his door's open.
That's why Courtney has to keep her door closed, because her mic will pick me up.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Erwin just gives you directions to each one. If you look at, he tells you that from the Blue Water Inn that the Serpent's Kiss, which is the place you want to go to first, is right. You take a left out of the door, and then you take the second left and walk down the alley just a little ways, or walk down the street just a little ways. It is actually near. It's actually going towards the Watcher House.
Okay.
Not real close, but kind of going towards it. And as you're looking at it, let's see, where else did you all want to? Do you wanted to? I'll just give you the Blind Witch is the other place that you all might want to go to because it has various magical sundry like clothing and stuff like that. Is actually you hang a right and you take the very first right, or well, not the immediate right, but the next, the second right, and it's the very first shop on the left down that road. And then the others, let's see, you've got seeing how Jablonski and Sons, it's actually near the town square, but set back a little way. Then Bloodbath and Beyond is almost catty corner across the road, across the way from the Blue Water Inn. And then Shenovich Jewelers, that is a little, if you look for the Coffin Maker shop, which is, you hang a left out, walk down the main drag, and then you take a right just before you get to the stockyard that you all are familiar with. It would be that way. So those are the 4 places. Those are the 5 places that you all have to choose from.
Okay. Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
So you know how my greatsword can come and go as it pleases?
Yes, I'm aware.
If I were to try to sell that to an armorer,
the particular spell that you have on that sword, the particular magical. Let me look at that real quick.
Because, could I trick somebody into buying my +1 greatsword and then have it just poof back to me? That's the essence of my question.
That's dirty.
Here.
He's had a very interesting thought process tonight, y'all. First, let's use a
Okay. Oh, hush. You don't know that happened.
As a character.
We can sell the fox.
Aurora barks at you.
I mean, she could yip if she wanted to.
Let me put it this way,
Bark.
Alan Teal. You, being who you are, being of the background you are, being a paladin.
I'm too good of a person to try that.
Being a paladin. Would not do that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You would find that a bit problematic. Because you're lawful good, aren't you?
I think so.
Yeah.
Let me look.
I've got it. I mean, well, you can do it quicker.
No, I'm chaotic good.
Chaotic good.
Nathan, you're muted.
Who's muted?
I don't
Nathan.
know.
Oh. You'd still have a problem with it though, because you are actively cheating someone.
Maybe if one of my party, I needed the gold to save a party
if you
member
needed the gold, you would probably do it, but you would still feel bad about it. I'm going off of your character, how you've played your character so far.
Yeah. It makes sense.
All right. So where to first?
I believe the potion shop.
Yeah.
Okay. So you all make your way out. You hang a left, and then you take the second left. That is away from. You walk down the street. The air in the town is weird. Yes, Enoch.
While we're walking around today, I'm gonna start counting guards.
Okay, make a
Just to see,
perception
like,
check.
if it seems like more or less, or what's going on. Shoot.
That's a really good question, Enoch.
11. Like, I'm not actively watching out for guards in a way of like, ah! But yeah, 11.
Even with that roll, you're going to tell that there is a heavier guard presence.
Okay.
Yes. Ellen Teal.
Knowing what we have done
Mm-hmm.
the last time we were in the city, I'm going to have Aurora kind of keep an eye out, make sure we're not being followed by anybody, specifically shady people or town guards. And then if we are, I want her to communicate that to me.
Okay.
Quietly.
You have her make a perception check then.
Okay.
I think we're the shadiest people here now.
I gotta pull up her stat block.
You all are drawing a few more looks now because of your new party member from people on the street. There are a few people that honestly don't care. They're all smiling, but some of them you can see in their eyes that blank look in their eyes. Some of them have a look of fear in their eyes, and they're not trying to hide that. They're just smiling. Some are genuinely just like, whatever kind of a deal, But you turn left, and you come to a small shop that honestly looks like something out of a fairy book. I mean, this seems like not a fairy book. Sorry, I'm describing the wrong shop. This one is a small shop as well, though. There is an intertwined. You look on it. There's an intertwined snake, almost like the thing that's on the medical bracelets. But they're facing away from each other. I'm sorry.
The caduceus.
Yeah, and it just says in common above the door, "The Serpent's Kiss."
My Aurora's perception check was a 19.
Okay, good to know.
All right, well, I'll knock on the door or open it, whichever seems more fitting.
You open it and you hear a loud creak, and you hear a bell, but it's not the nice little tinkle of a shop bell that you hear. It's more of like a cowbell, and it's really annoying. Clonk, 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 clonk. And you hear from behind a curtain in the back, behind the what seems to be like almost like a cash wrap, a counter in the back. You hear, yes, come on in. And it's you come to, as you come in, you look, and it's an old woman. Old.
Does she look like the one that was selling pies?
No, she does not. You would recognize that woman. This is, you can tell she's a little bit more dark complected than your average Barovian. She has long gray hair that you can tell is put up in a really messy bun that's sticking out everywhere. And she walks on a short cane, almost like a Yoda cane, because she's kind of bent over. And it is twisted and gnarled to a point. Yes, Nathan, you look like you are.
Does it look like she's dying? I'm kidding.
Make a medicine check.
18 plus 0.
She looks old.
Actually, plus 2.
She looks
plus
very
2.
old. But you can tell that she's in generally good health, though. I mean, okay. She's still kicking.
I was hoping you guys more like laugh at that, but okay, I got you.
Now I'm gonna. Anytime you ask that, I'm actually gonna make you roll a medicine check.
Fair enough.
And she looks at you all and says, "Well, what do you want?"
I was wondering if you had any potions of health.
What do you need one of those for? I don't care. And she actually, as you look around the shop has rows of bottles.
Okay.
They're not cluttered together, but there are several stands that are in the middle of the floor, and a couple of little tables that are closer to the counter in the back. Each of them have dark bottles, small bottles, big bottles, and they have different colored liquids in them. Some are darker, some are red. The clear bottles, there are dark bottles. I mean, like, she's got, it seems like everything. Multiples of each. And she goes, I do not care why you want them. I have what you need. And she actually pulls out a case, like with a handle on it. And it has 3 on one and 3 on the other side between the handle, and puts it down. She goes, I have healing potion, and and she pulls out another one of 3 and 3 again. She goes, I have something with a little more kick, and I had a few things other than that. What I have, this and this. And she looks at you, and basically she's put a healing potion and a greater healing potion on the table. Oh, well, 6 of each.
Does the one with more kick have pulp in it?
You are a strange man.
Yes.
Don't want to deal with you. Hi, kid. What do you want?
How much would you like for them?
For all of them, or one of them?
Let's start with one and see what we can do for the lot.
For the simple one, 70 gold. For the other one, 120 gold. A piece.
Uh-huh. Is there any way that we can talk about us helping you out, you helping us out?
What do I need your help for? And she cackles a little bit. What do you mean?
Am I standing there for this conversation?
Everybody can hear it.
Yep.
Okay, so I look at her when she says, what would you need our help for? And I look at her and I say, from where I'm from,
You're not from here.
I know a little bit about potion making, and the fact that some potions require more exotic ingredients that might require quite a bit of travel to retrieve. We can retrieve ingredients for you in exchange for discounts. Call it a partnership.
Roll of persuasion.
I'd like to get help.
You tell me how you were going to help, and I will tell you if it hinders or helps.
No, never mind.
I mean, you could try.
Oh, come on. I'm smiling, big old smile. It's a partnership. What she said, it'll be great, fortuitous for both of us.
Do any of the potions have a label, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to take a look at the spicy potions.
Tell me something. If you tell me something in the player to DM, tell me something in the range that you're looking for, I can tell you what she has.
Okay.
But what's your roll? Before we'll resolve that in a second. What's your roll there, Elentil?
17.
Oh. She looks at you and says, "Let me think. Don't really need your help, but let me think." And she really wants to think about it.
All right. And remind me, did I give the flower, the blue flower, to Mulgar, or did I hold on to that?
He has it.
He has it. Dang it.
Yeah, I handed it all over.
What?
No, the stuff that we pulled off the druids, whatever I had, I handed it over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except the figure of a... Nope, that's not from him. I have a lock of braided silver hair. Like, does it match hers?
No. No.
Please
No, it
remind me how you have a lock of braided silver hair.
He found it.
Not here.
I think he found it on one of the werewolves' bodies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So as she's thinking, I'll turn around and go, okay, well, I can get one of the regular health potions, but if we're gonna still try to take on Strahd, we're gonna need to figure out a way to make more money on this. And I'm trying to be loud about it and obvious that
You think you can take on Strahd?
no, not right now.
Interesting.
So, and I'll drop the 70 for one of them.
I will tell you this. And she looks at you, Enoch, and she says, "Look at my eyes." Do you look into her eyes?
Yeah.
Turn to stone.
Get out of here. And she says, "I believe you. Give me day, and I will give you a list of what I need. For this, you bring me this list, and I will have, you can take the whole rack. For 350 gold. All 6.
So, just to clarify with the DM, the whole rack means all 12 potions.
All 6 of the regular.
Okay.
So
Got
it's
a little bit overzealous.
Hold on.
That's why I wanted to clarify with the DM.
Greedy. Let's say this. Hold on. She said 350 gold. What she really means is 330 gold.
That's not bad. Enoch says, "Oh, doesn't sound too bad."
But if you do not bring me what I desire and what I give you, there is nowhere in Barovia that you can hide.
Guys, I'm dumb. Does this sound like a good deal or not?
Yeah.
6 for
It's a 90 gold piece discount.
Yeah.
Here's my problem. I can only hope so much.
Well, we still need to get these supplies, right?
No,
Oh.
I'm taking it on good faith. That's why I said there is nowhere in Barovia that you can hide.
Fair.
And that's my concern.
What, that there's nowhere in Barovia that we can hide?
No, that we fail for some reason on getting all of the supplies that she needs.
Maul.
And then...
Let Maul...
What else?
Hold on. Nathan's been trying to talk for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
It's all right.
What? I say we just wait it and see what she wants us to get before we take it. Because that sounds like a really bad idea. Because she could give us a list of 50 different things to get, and we'd be screwed. So I say we wait it.
Yeah, I want to see the list before I decide if it's a...
Oh, screw you guys as players. She gives you a list of 8 different items.
Okay.
I don't know what they are right now. Off the top of my head, I could not tell you.
Enough.
You're going to have to give me time to think these items up and see what potions she wants to make. I did not know that this was going to go this way, so
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, if it
The
helps, you have
partnership
until
offer
Tuesday to
or
come up
the...
with-
any of it. What'd you say, Kenny?
I said, well, you have until Tuesday to come up with a list.
I know. Tell me how to live my life.
So I would look at the rest of the party and I say it's only 8 items. I mean, I think as long as we find some, bring them to her. She hasn't given us a deadline to get these things to her.
Right.
So as long as we are proving that her faith is not misplaced, then I think it's a good deal.
That's fair.
Okay. Sounds good.
And she looks at Enoch and says, "Give me your hand."
Are you gonna hit it like my teachers did?
And do you give your hand?
Yeah.
She does a quick
He's a
prick
trusting
on your
sort.
hand.
Ow.
With her nail.
Weird.
You take 1 point of damage from it.
No.
And you are bleeding in your palm a little bit.
Can't.
And she looks and goes, "I apologize. But now," and she kind of runs it across her tongue.
Ew.
And she goes, "I know where you are. All the time."
Joke's on you. You don't know where I've been. Ha ha. Anyway.
Could not be any worse than where I've been. And she just hands you the case of healing potions. You now have 6 healing potions straight up.
Oh, wow.
Do we? So we don't have to pay for them? Or...
Yeah, you have to give me the 330 gold.
Okay, that's 82.5 gold apiece between the 4 of us.
Okay.
Where are those 2 friends you were talking about? Why aren't they here when we need them for actual money?
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Doing actual math in my head. Crap.
I was about to
We're
say,
screwed.
82
in total?
82.5, so it would be 82 gold and 5 silver. Or no, 5 copper, 5 silver.
5 silver, I'd say. So I hand her 79 gold pieces and 35 silver pieces.
She doesn't care. She just rakes it off into a
the same.
basket.
Yeah, I'll hand her 82 gold and 5 silver.
Now I'm crying.
She
Yeah, I
rakes
was
that
about
off into
to
this
say.
little basket as well.
Why is this not
Freaking
moving?
math. There we go.
Also going to hand them the gold. 83, right?
It's 82 and a half.
82 and a half.
Okay, I'm just going
Round
to
it
hand her 83.
I'm down to 58 gold, y'all.
I'm down to 38 silver.
I'm down to 148 gold, 5 silver, and 10 copper.
You know where your bank is.
Yeah.
Which is really weird since I grew up in a church.
She looks at all of you and says,
you learn-
"Is that it? Or is Thresdell, can she help you with anything else?" What did you want to look for real quick, Maul?
I texted you it. If you see the list of what types of things that they have, would be greatly appreciated.
Where did you text it?
On Discord.
Just got it.
Okay.
Make a
Oh,
perception check.
Okay. Oh, and a polymorph potion would be nice too, if they have things like that.
I don't think we have the gold for that, anyway.
Plus a perception. 22.
Cool.
16 plus 6.
That really hurts. In the shop, you notice that there are there's alchemist fire. You recognize that right off the bat.
Okay.
Entangling sap is one label, but right next to that there is one called what particularly, and I rolled for this particularly calls out to you, is called the Night Mother's Kiss.
Oh. How much for this one?
And she looks at you, and she says 75 gold pieces.
Done. I'm going to give her the 75 gold for... And what does it do?
Yeah, it does.
Ronnie's having fun.
It does what?
Calm down. I can tell you're getting all excitable on me, which is fun. She looks at you and says, the Night Mother's Kiss. This is interesting. And she takes the 75 gold and she scrapes it into her little basket again off of the counter. She says, you're all strange in this land. This one called out to you, did it not?
Yes, it did.
Mm. You pour this into anyone's drink or mouth or on their food, and it is a very potent poison.
Oof.
And we're all standing here hearing this, right?
Oh, I mean, yeah, he didn't say that he wanted to pull her aside, so she's telling you straight up that it's poison.
Okay.
Now, see, me as the player, that's shady as hell. The character, huh?
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Does it taste good?
And I'm going to ask her, are you from around here?
I'm from a lot of places.
Mm.
And she looks at you again and she says, do you know of Mother Night?
I do.
That is why you get good price. If that's all I can help you with, I have things to do.
Real quick, before you kick us out of your store, what do you know about the festival that's happening tomorrow?
And she's utterly disgusted with it because superstitious idiot mayor thinks that if he holds festival that it will keep Strahd away. The only way to keep Strahd away is to give him your blood. They burn sticks is all I know. Yes.
Okay.
Only sticks?
I don't know. I did not go. Same one with the wolf head. I don't care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be back with the stuff you wanted because you gave us the list.
Are you okay?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, why?
Just checking out. I don't know. You just made a weird noise for a moment.
I was typing?
Oh, okay.
He's reminding himself, makeup ingredients list.
No, I was answering a whisper.
Aye, no whispering at the table. Anyway.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Ronnie. I just wanted to double check.
He seemed helpful.
It was about his character. No one else's, nothing else. All right, she says, remember, I've given you a time limit, but I do want my things.
Absolutely.
And I will know if you're dead or not.
Okay.
Did he
Dead
only
gorgeous?
Did she only cut Enoch's?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought so. So if Enoch dies, then
Did she seem to be a little tipsy after that?
No.
I drink a lot.
You did, but your BAC does not bother her. All right. She kind of ushers you out the door.
Yeah.
And says, "Bring back what I ask. Have a good day. Go."
Slam.
And she slams the door on you.
Yeah. Did you want to check out the Watcher house, whatever? Since we're close to it right now, Ellen Teal.
Close-ish.
I, as much as I would like to, I think we have more important matters to attend to.
Okay.
Uh,
I don't have a lot more money to spend if I want to be able to spend money on other things later. Like a room.
Well,
So you have the
tonight.
Blind Witch, the Jablonski and Sons, Bloodbath and Beyond, and Shanovich Jewelers.
I say we check Bloodbath and Beyond for a diamond for our shady cleric here. What do you guys say?
Yeah.
I think...
Or the Blind Witch, which may have one somewhere since they're clothing.
Yeah, I think the jewelers should be our last place to check for a diamond.
Okay, we can't find one.
Yeah,
okay.
If we can't find a spare one lying around somewhere.
Hey, you got a spare diamond we can have? Awesome. Because it has to be worth how much?
Yeah.
It has to be worth... Hold up, I gotta look this up because I didn't write it
Is it
down.
Revivify?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's Revivify.
I think it's 100 gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me double check on that.
I have the gold to help with that.
Okay.
So,
I mean, I have some, but... not.
What's your financial situation, Maul?
I have 190. I kind of whisper it to them so no one else hears. 192 gold left.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. It's a diamond worth 300 gold pieces.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's...
Yeah, so I
Maybe
think
that
for
should have been
now...
a first stop.
I think for now, we'd save up for a diamond, but I think we just got 6 healing potions.
And hopefully we don't need all of those.
So if you make your way back from back down the road, there is a larger shop that is right across the road from when you hit the intersection. So if you go right from this intersection, you run right into the Blue Water Inn. Straight across from it is a large shop, and you see on the outside of it, it does say Bloodbath and Beyond.
Okay.
Bloodbath and Beyond.
Yeah.
Not Bloodbath and Beyond. It's Bloodbath and Beyond. It's 2 words, not 3.
Yeah,
One word, ampersand, Beyond. Bloodbath.
3.
Huh?
3 words. Blood.
Yeah, and is a word.
It's an ampersand.
Duh.
So 2 words and a symbol.
Yes.
All right. Now, this was the place that we said might have magical armaments as well, correct?
Yes. There's a good possibility, yeah.
Okay. I am looking for some better studded leather.
Better
I'm going to sit outside and
studded
watch.
leather.
Yeah.
You're going to sit outside?
Yeah, and just kind of post up,
Okay.
looking around.
If you walk into Bloodbath and Beyond, it is a large shop it's a brick shop. So when you walk in, it's a brick interior. There are rows of weapons that are stuck in barrels and leaning against the wall and in racks. And there is a stump, a big stump that has been moved in here with an anvil on top of it. There's a bucket full of water right next to that, and a large forge. I mean, like smelting pit kind of thing going on in the background there.
Mm-hmm.
It is hot in here. In fact, it is a welcome change to the outside of Barovia. It's just where they've forged in here, and so it's, you know, it is hot in here. You do see for the first time ever, around the corner with hammer in hand, sleeveless shirt, apron over it, muscled dwarf come out of the back. And he looks at you and goes, "Oh, so you're the adventurers that I heard of around here. Yeah. Welcome."
Thank you.
Make a perception check there, Enoch.
$16.
16? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Anil. A-N-I-L. Anil Orehart. O-R-E-H-E-R-T. Like metal ore. And this is my shop.
Like anvil.
Yeah, anvil without the V.
Yeah.
I never really realized that, so I probably need to change that.
No, I like it. Like, I thought it was intentional, but it was like sneakily intentional.
Nope. I'm not that smart, and you know that.
I know no such thing.
And he looks at you and says, "How can I help you all?" I'm slipping back into the terrible Barovian accent I try to pass off. How can I help you all today? God, piss! I did it again.
And I gesture to my armor, which presumably is not in the best condition at this point because it's taken a beating.
I don't know why I expect you to be like to the dwarf. Do you fix armor? He's a dwarf and you're an elf. Just talk real slow. He doesn't comprehend anything.
I actually speak Dwarvish. Can I slip into Dwarvish and ask if he has any better studded leather?
And he looks and he says, in Dwarvish, he goes, "I'm surprised you speak this. You all will have to regale me with the tale of how you came to be here one day, if you survive that long. I've only managed to make it this long by opening a shop and keeping to myself. Was it the fog? Did the fog bring you?" And he's saying all this in Dwarvish to you.
I respond immediately. I do remember there being some fog, yes.
And he does that number, goes, "Aha! I knew it. Damn that fog." Well, unfortunately, I only have your standard studded leather armor here. Your armor seems beat up, but is holding up well. But I can sell you some armor if that's what you want. And he looks at you, and is your sword visible, or is it gone right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna have it be visible right now.
Okay. And he says, "You seem like you're pretty strong. I could sell you a nice set of chainmail."
And now, can I wear chainmail?
No, you can't.
I didn't think so. And I say, I'm looking for something a little bit lighter.
The lightest I have
on my feet
that will protect you would be studded leather, and he switched back to common now. I can let that go for 70 gold.
Yeah, I'm already wearing studded leather, so I say maybe another time.
What else can I try to interest you in? And you look around, there are daggers and hand axes and maces and spears and long swords and rapiers and great swords and halberds. There's flails and war hammers. There are a lot of things around. There are shields and various armors and stuff. He has spent some time here. He goes, I can craft you a custom scabbard for that greatsword, 20 gold pieces. And he looks at Maul, and he looks at you. Have what do you have? A flail? No, you have a
glaive.
A glaive.
A glaive.
And he looks at the blade of your glaive, and he goes, I could throw some silver on this. I can line that with silver alloy for 100 gold pieces. I give you a little extra oomph out in this hellhole of a plane or whatever. I don't know where we are.
I look at him, and after asking my DM a question, I've never run into the problem before.
What is it?
Magic and silver.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have the same effect? On certain creatures?
Certain creatures, yes.
Okay. Is there an instance in which silver has an effect that magic does not?
No, but there is an instance where you would need one or the other. So if you don't have a magic weapon, a silver weapon will do.
Okay.
But a silver weapon doesn't.
Since I have a magic weapon, there's no need for me to.
A silver weapon wouldn't always do, though. We'll put it that way.
Okay. Yeah.
You all noticed. I'm sure Enoch showed you all his swords. You haven't showed the swords yet?
Oh, no.
Screw that. Never mind. I couldn't remember, so we'll just move on.
I take him up on his offer for the custom scabbard.
Okay.
And I tell him that I want I just kind of give him some like specifications, like I want the holy symbol of Arl on it.
If you can draw it, I can try to put it on there.
I
will tell you this: you'll draw some.
I say I'll do you one better, and I take the greatsword off my back, and I say, and I point at the pommel.
Now, Arl, I thought her symbol was not. It is a snowflake. Dang it, I forgot.
Yeah.
So I'm going to retcon something for you real quick. Your ring, the snowflake on your ring looks different.
Okay.
Yeah, I apologize. That was my fault.
No, you're good. You're good.
I was thinking Arl's symbol was something else. I don't know why. So he looks at it and goes, a holy symbol, might draw some looks around here, but as long as you don't tell anybody that I did it, I'll do it for you. 20 gold. Up front, it'll take me a day.
All right, I give him 20 gold.
Thank you. Come back tomorrow about this time. Maybe a little later. I'll have it done.
All right.
Anybody else? Anybody see anything that they like?
I'm gonna ask the guy if he has anything to do with scythes, different type of glaive, or armor that is either light and gives protection, or is somewhat heavy, but
you're looking for mithril armor is what you're looking for.
Yes.
You're not going to find that here, sir.
All right. Nothing on the sides or the glaives either.
Glaives are about this. They're
about the same.
Standard size, yeah. Glaives are glaives.
Okay. That's all.
Before we leave, I want to ask him about what he knows about the festival tomorrow.
I know if I don't show up or at least make an appearance, I could get thrown in jail. So I go with a big smile on my face, lock up my shop for a couple hours in prime shopping time, And I go and I smile and I come back and I drink.
What are these festivals like?
A farce. They're so much fun, but everyone is miserable. But you didn't hear that from me because I'm just trying to run a shop here.
Got it. Thank you.
You know, and he starts waxing a little bit. He starts thinking, I once wanted to leave here.
Mm-hmm.
But I've carved out my own little place in this world. Something I wasn't able to do where I'm from.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see my lands again. Visit my brethren, if they're still alive. The only way I could do that is by defeating Strahd. I don't have the strength to do that.
And when he says that, I respond again in Dwarvish, and I say, that is our goal.
Then the gods be with you because they're with no one else. Not in this place. When I first got here, I stayed in a town not too far from here. You all probably, hopefully, been to it. Hopefully not. It is called Barovia.
Mm-hmm.
There was a large parade. That's all I could tell. It's a march of all the heroes that have gone on before to meet Strahd. There are people I know in that march. People I've fought with. At some point I decided it wasn't worth it and I didn't want to end up in that march. But you have made the opposite decision of me. I hope you find your way. As for me, I deserve to be here alone. Godspeed.
And I respond in Dwarvish, no one deserves to be alone. If we find a way home, we'll be sure to let you know.
I appreciate that, but this is my home now. Now, unless you're buying something else, and a weapon, anything like that, he goes, wait. I have something that might interest you all. And he actually pulls out a longsword and sets it on the thing. And he says, this came over with someone else, and they decided to drop it. They dropped it. They decided to drop it when their head flew off their body. So I obtained it, and now I'm selling it. It's called a dowsing blade. If you hit somebody with it, it tends to add a little extra oomph, and it's rather loud. So a dowsing blade is 1d8, but the handle on it is not like a regular longsword. It's a short handle, so it cannot be versatile. It's only one. It only does the 1d8, and it does a little bit of thunder damage with it. So it is 1d8 plus 1d4 of thunder damage. And he says, and the Geist blade, and he pulls out this time a rapier. That is, he says, it's really, it's good. It's just a really sharp blade. And he puts it down, and it does 1d8 plus 1. It's a plus 1 rapier.
I pull out my sending stone and I go, Enoch, you might be interested in some of the stuff he's showing us.
I'll come moseying in.
And he says, well, you're different. Welcome.
You're taller than I thought you'd be.
Automatically, he doesn't like you.
Because I called him tall?
No, I'm kidding. And he looks at you and says, funny. They obviously think that you would be interested in this. This does a little bit extra oomph, a little thunderous damage on there, and he just tells you what each blade is. One's the dowsing blade, and one's the Geist blade.
I'll bring out the 2 blades that I got off the corpses, and go, are these better? And they look kind of like sabers, almost. And
he looks at them and says, the only thing I would have close to that would be the Geist Bane. I'm sorry, it's Bane, not blade. He says, but it is not silvered like these. This is a good craftsmanship. I didn't do it, but it's still good.
Okay.
I would honestly hold on to those. But I could take them off of your hands, and I will actually give you a 200 gold discount on Geist Bane for them.
A 200 gold discount?
Yes.
How much is that one to begin with?
800.
I see.
Yeah.
The dowsing blade itself is, I would give you a 200 gold discount on it. I tell you what, because I like these blades and I think they look good. I'll give you a 250 gold discount on the dowsing blade.
Oh,
that would knock that one down to. He starts doing numbers, counting numbers. 650 gold.
Then, what's what I'm looking for? As sincere as I can, that's a really good deal. All I've got is silver, though. I can't do that. I appreciate it, but no.
They'll still be here, I'm sure.
Maybe. I hope someone does get to them before I do.
They've been here a while, but you never know. They're not the first faces I've seen come through here. All right. Well, those are the magic weapons that I have. But remember, I can silver up your weapons if you so choose. Your custom scabbard will be done tomorrow. And just roll ahead. Ooh, okay. Roll that and get that out of the way. And if you need any weapons or repairs or silver or a little bit of masterwork done on your blade or weaponry, come back and see me.
You buy weapons.
Do I buy weapons?
Yeah.
It depends. It depends on the shape they're in. It depends on what weapons they are.
I'm going to hand him the rapier that I was using. And
oh.
Right.
Looks at it and goes, I can give you 5 gold for it.
Okay. It's lasted me well, so I think it's time to pass it on to hopefully someone new. So
and he
I'll take 5 gold for it.
Tosses you 5 gold.
Sweet. Yeah, Enoch's got some gold now.
All right. Is that it for in here?
Yeah. Unless he's got are we going after a diamond?
We can't afford a diamond.
Yeah, we can't afford a diamond right now.
Oh, hey, since he was also, I wasn't here for it. Never mind. Crap.
Okay.
But I can ask. Hey, do you happen to know about the Sun Sword by any chance? Since you are a master of weaponry, obviously.
The Sun Sword has been asked many times. I've been asked about the Sun Sword many times. Times that I wish that I'd never been asked. I was beginning to think it's a myth.
You think it's a myth?
I've never seen it, but I've never gone looking for it.
Okay.
According to
I'm
this
beginning
myth,
to think that anything that defeats Strahd is a myth. But don't listen to a cranky old dwarf. Be on your way.
Does the myth provide an alleged location?
I cannot tell you all enough. As your DM, you have the location.
We want it again to make sure it's the same one again.
You all had it handed to you by Rictavio. He gave you everything you needed about your... He interpreted the card reading.
Okay, all I have in my notes from that is that
Crit.
it's, the enchanter is referring to the Sun Sword,
Uh-huh.
another very powerful weapon that will help against Strahd.
Are you
That's it.
flipping kidding me? Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
I mean, I get it. I understand.
As Ronnie searches for the answer.
I've got the answer right here. The enchanter was the ruins of Berez. That is the location of the Sun Sword.
Ruins of Berez.
B-E-R-E-Z.
Isn't that where the Babala Saga is?
B-A-R...
B-E-R-E-Z.
B-E-R-E-Z.
It is now officially in the notes.
Woohoo!
Every time y'all ask for something, I'm like, they know. They know. It's there.
It's
He
like,
told
no,
them.
we don't.
What's really bad is Ronnie has access to our notes, doesn't double check them.
I'm not here to hold your hand. Take your notes.
Why do you think we keep asking about, hey, where's this? Hey, where's this? Look, combined, we all have negative intelligence. Okay, that's just how groups work.
Do we actually? That's just sad.
I have a +1 intelligence.
I have a +0.
I have a +1.
I've got a -1.
Okay, so
And I think
on the
Mulgar,
average,
too.
It's a
This
All right.
group
All right.
has
Here it
a
is. Here it
+1.
is. This is what he told you.
Okay, let me scroll back up to that part of the notes.
Master of Stars was Von Richten's tower.
Yes.
That's where y'all found the Tome of Strahd.
Yes.
Yeah.
Monk, Kresk. That is where the holy symbol of Ravenkind is.
Okay.
Yes.
Enchanter. That's the ruins of Berez. That is where the Sun Sword would be located. And the Mists was Esmeralda. But you all don't know where she is because she is a sentient being that travels.
Yes.
And you pulled Dark Lord.
Hmm.
This is where the final battle with Strahd would occur. And it's somewhere in his castle.
Yeah. I have it as his tomb. Do not enter lightheartedly.
Right, but you all don't know where his tomb is in his castle.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yes.
that is,
Realistically, the only thing out of those notes that I had missed was Ruins of Berez.
I'm very proud of you.
Yep.
Very proud of you. All right. It's really funny because I'm like, oh my gosh, have I really sucked that bad at telling them things? But
No.
No, it just turned out that it was one of the things that didn't hit the notes page.
that's funny.
One of the few things that hasn't hit the notes page.
All right, as you all walk out of the shop, I'm pushing you on.
Later, dwarf.
I don't have the strength to tell you my name. They know. He just turns around and walks off.
Drink well, bearded one.
You all walk into about the center of town.
Mm-hmm.
And the center, the center of town. You can see the Blue Water Inn and everything else.
Right across the way.
But all of you would notice, it's not that hard to not notice, that the streets are empty right now.
Is it dark outside?
There is a cloud rolling in.
Oh no. Have we seen this?
You look
cloud
left
before?
and you look right, and down each street and alleyway, a slow fog rolls along the ground.
Okay, how close are we to the church?
Oh, you're a haul. I'd say you're a good 2,000 feet.
Ooh. How fast is the mist?
It's on you
It's
right
fast.
now.
Ugh.
Like, it's right there.
I was gonna say, at a full sprint, can we reach the church? But by the sound of it, no.
As you all look around, you hear a low growl and a loud howl coming from the mist towards the Blue Water Inn, down the main road. Okay, so as you all are coming out, the Blue Water Inn would be to your right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where the loud howl and the growl is coming from.
Okay.
Coming from.
And as you
we
all
need to go help him.
listen and look towards the Blue Water Inn, you see a shape walking out of a tall humanoid shape walking out of the mist, flanked on either side by two
Werewolves.
I was going to say bipedal, but they're quadrupedal. They're on all fours, walking behind him that look mostly like dogs. Large dogs. And they're standing before you, clutching a glass of red liquid. You see a familiar face, one you've only seen several times before.
Strahd von Zarovich.
But Strahd von Zarovich stands before you. And he says, I know what you are doing. And I know. And he slowly points at each of you. And you see a shadow creep from his feet, from his shadow. And it stretches out in an ungodly, unholy manner. This long shadow of his finger pointing. And he points at Maul. And he says, and I know what you've done. You're never going to win. She is mine. And you're all my toys. And he reaches up with his free hand, and he snaps, and 4 figures come walking out of the mist as well. Shambling
Along
out,
with the 2?
carrying large pikes. And I need everybody to roll for initiative.
Oh,
No.
baby.
Are you sure you want to do this right now? Ronnie?
Do you all want to do this? Let me put it this way. Do you all want to do this? Late start.
I'm gonna be upset if we don't do this.
I can say let's cut it out till next week, but it's up to you guys.
Oh, that would kill me.
Yeah.
I might literally keel over in this chair right now.
Kenny, are you okay?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
More than okay.
Kaylin, are you okay?
I don't have to be at work tomorrow until
Okay.
9, so I'm set. Let's do this.
And I'm just gonna say because your dad's okay, you're okay.
Yeah.
All
He
right.
doesn't have school tomorrow either.
Yeah.
No
He doesn't
school
have school
tomorrow.
I
Give
wish
me
I
1
did.
second and I'll share the picture with you.
Where is my buddy?
Refilling my ale. It's not. It's water, but you know.
Come
I
on.
ran out of
First
water.
fight.
There's
I
a
want
kitty
Maul
loaf
to
behind
seem. I want Maul to seem badass. Come on, dice.
I rolled a 14.
Hold on.
Mm-mm.
you.
Oh, I forgot to look at my modifier. That's
Can
probably-
I?
No.
Speech is a free action, correct?
For now, yes.
I don't like the way you said "for now." Like it's gonna change.
Okay, there we go.
Can you
Yeah,
all
that-
see that?
Set up on your stream.
Before.
Yes, I see it.
I see.
Kenny and Nathan, are you all okay?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. This is you guys
I
right
wonder
here.
which of these minis is mine.
That one.
Yeah.
are the ones that you are facing down. This is the Blue Water Inn. And that's kind of where they're standing. All right, so who had a 20 to 25?
I lied.
All right, 15 to 20.
I had a higher modifier than I did.
15 to 20. All right, Kaylin, what'd you get?
16.
Kaylin has an 18.
Ellen Teal?
19.
All right. Ellen Teal. Jacob, I don't think I've spelled Ellen Teal the same way twice.
You can look at the bottom of his mini.
Yeah, the spelling's on the bottom there.
Yeah, but what would be the fun in that? All right, Enoch, what'd you get?
14.
14. Bloop. Oh, okay.
Courtney probably at this point knows the origin of the name.
All right. First of all, what you all see ahead of you, Strahd and two nasty-looking doggos. They are not dogs. They're not dogs, and they're not dire wolves or wolves. These are wretched-looking things. These are not pulled up, and I'm dumb for not pulling it up.
No, you're not.
Oh yeah.
Stop it.
If anybody wants to give me a real quick, like, we're gonna say nature check or intelligence. Let's see, nature or.
I think I'm gonna go with nature.
General history or intelligence.
Either way, nature or history are the same for me.
Okay. What'd you get?
A 22.
Okay. Anybody else?
I got a 14.
Okay. Anybody else want to roll it?
Maul's not smart enough to know.
All right. Ellen Till will be the only one to recognize these as hellhounds. Okay.
What I thought.
First up, you're going to see Strahd go psst, psst, with both on both sides and just make that movement, and he's going to.
He's gonna move really fast and really far.
Okay, so question.
Yeah.
Is the Hellhound mini on what is my right-hand side of the screen?
There are two of them.
You were just on?
There were two of them. I just moved them.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Are they the same mini?
Yeah, they came in the same pack. They came in the same pack.
Okay.
They're just different sculpts.
Yeah, that's my question.
Oh, yeah, they're different sculpts. I'll show them to you in a minute.
Yeah.
All right, and that's all they're going to do. Strahd's going to take a sip of his glass. That brings us to Ellen Teal.
All right, so Ellen Teal has greatsword in hand.
Mm-hmm.
And is going to charge to the Hellhound on her right. So the one towards the bigger of the two buildings. Yeah. And let me double check something real quick. And the melee deals an extra one. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to cast Green Flame Blade on my greatsword.
You've been waiting to do that.
I have.
Yeah.
Because I'm now 5th level, so it does the fire damage on the target as well.
Okay. You do that. That's a bonus action, correct?
Yes.
Okay, Go for it.
That is a... It's a 19 on the die.
Yeah,
so 25.
that hits. If it's a 19 on the die, then yeah, it should hit.
Okay, so it's 2d6 and a d8. Okay, so it is 12 slashing damage.
Okay.
And 1 fire damage.
So at 5th level, it does fire damage to the original target as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It does 1d8 to the
so that's
actual target.
17 altogether?
9, 12... No, 14 altogether.
14. Oh, 9. I don't know why I thought you said 12.
Yeah,
okay.
So it's 9 plus 3.
9 plus 3
12.
is 12. Okay, yeah.
And then 1 fire damage. So 13 altogether.
Oh, so you only rolled a 1 on the fire damage.
Yeah, I rolled 1 on the d8.
Okay. Oof. You cut pretty deep on this hellhound, and you hear it kind of yelp, but growl. It's an unholy yelp. But the green fire doesn't do much damage that you can tell. It just kind of licks around it. But you cut it pretty deep.
Would my 22 nature check have told me anything other than what
they are
these
hellhounds? So they are a fiend. So you would imagine that fire doesn't do much to them.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
It does something. It just doesn't do much, or
doesn't do anything. Doesn't do much at all. We'll just put it that way.
Okay.
Yeah, if anything. Kaylin, you're up.
All right. So
you got Hellhound number 2, these 2 Jamokes, and these 2 Jabronis, and Strahd.
Hellhound number 2 is just to the left of me, though, right?
To the
is
left
he
of you.
within 10
Well,
feet?
as you're looking at it, to your right.
Yeah, is he within 10 feet of me, or in 10 feet?
If you move to here, yes.
I just want to be 10 feet away from him.
That's it right. Well, yeah, that's 10 feet.
Alright, I'm gonna use my gravity hammer.
Go for it. Make those attacks.
That is a 28.
A little bit.
And that is 11 damage.
11 damage. Okay, good to know.
And then that is a 21 to hit.
Yep.
With 7 more damage.
Okay, good to know.
I was done with that second one, but that's okay. And I am going to... I gotta see the thing again. I'm going to kind of move back towards the rest of my party a little bit, since I'm not within reach of him.
5 feet,
Okay.
10 feet?
Do 10 feet.
There you go.
Alright. And that's my turn.
Okay. Kaylin, Maul, you're up.
Right, so I'm gonna go to
Maul,
which is my character?
This one right here. Oh my god.
All the way in the back? Ah, no.
The
I'm
one who
dead.
just had a heart attack and died.
Yes, I just got smoted. I'm going to walk up to the one Ellentil is at, and I'm going to cast Toll of the Dead.
How far? I mean, you said you wanted to walk up. I'm just moving you there.
Exactly 5 feet away from it. So Toll of the Dead is a range of 60 feet.
That's going to be right here.
Okay, that sounds fine.
Okay. That's 5 feet away from it.
Yes.
Dear God in heaven.
No. I mean, like 5 feet away from it. I thought I said 5 feet away from it.
You said you wanted exactly 5 feet away from it. That's where I moved you.
Oh, okay.
But
then
you tell me you're there. It is here.
Okay. I'm going to get 5 feet away from it, aka 10 feet. So
you
like.
You want to be 10 feet away from it. Okay. So
yes.
Here.
That's.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
So not within melee range of it.
Not within melee range.
Gotcha. So that used
and
5, 10, 15, 20 feet of your movement.
Okay. And then I'm going to cast
Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead. Yep, 2d8 damage.
Wisdom. Hold on. Wisdom saving throw?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay. Now that's an 8.
Yeah, no.
All right. Give me your damage.
2d8. There we go.
Isn't it damage?
Yep. It's necrotic damage, but note that nothing is immune to my necrotic damage.
Right, but it's more because it's already wounded.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, it should be 12.
2d10 actually.
12.
2d12. Oh wow.
Because it's 1d12.
It's 1d10 normally.
No.
It's 1d8 normally
It's
if they're
1d12.
not injured, and then if they're injured, it's 2d, or it's the d12 if they're injured.
Yeah, he just gets more now because he's level 5.
Right.
Level 6,
so Toll the Dead.
A total of 12 damage.
12 damage. Okay, so it's 2d12 at 5th level. So
yep,
that's 12 damage. Okay.
And then I don't believe I can do anything else.
Okay.
So that'll be the end of my turn.
All right. Enoch, you're up.
I'm gonna draw one of the swords and move to Kalen's right. I mean, how far away am I from Hellhound number 2?
How far are you away from this one?
Yeah.
About 25 feet. You can run up to it if you want.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run up to it.
Okay.
And then slashy.
All right, make your attack. You doing 2 swords or 1?
I'm doing just one of the swords.
Okay.
So that's a natural 1.
Okay. Roll percentile for me.
They don't like me yet. 30.
I should have rolled percentile as well. Okay. You did well. you when you go down, you go to slash this this hellish fiendish beast in front of you, and it just moves out of the way, and you strike the ground hard, and it's like when you hit a rock with a baseball bat, it just sends vibrations up. You almost lose grip on your sword, but you barely keep a hold of it.
Fair enough. Do I get my second attack?
You do. Mm-hmm. I would not take that away from you.
Let's see here.
You can see my dog's paws in the corner.
Oh.
And then now his face.
No.
Well, then he came in and then he immediately came back out.
No, he's still there. He's laying his head down.
17.
That hits. Yes, that hits.
Okay. Eight damage.
8 damage. Good to know. Cool.
And then I'm gonna move back 15 feet.
You're okay.
I have the mobility feat, so it gives me 40 feet instead of 30.
Right, but you're also going to take a attack of opportunity.
Not with the mobility feat.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, you got to tell me. You got to tell me these things. I don't remember these things.
I asked you about it last week.
But dude, like I remember things. But just make sure I know that you don't take an attack of opportunity.
I got you.
Yeah. So how many
back
feet?
15.
15 feet? Gotcha.
Yeah.
Just straight back?
Yeah.
There you go. Actually, you be
And then, like, here, puppy.
Oh. Oh, boo. Okay. So.
Who's a cutie wootie puppy?
Y'all puppies. Oh, no. Stop, buddy.
Realistic question, what is the puppy in real life messing with?
Right.
Anything he can get a hold of right now.
Looks quite entertaining.
Looks like the remnants of a cardboard drink holder.
It's a remnants of a rawhide bone. I don't normally feed him raw or give him rawhide because I don't like what they do.
Mm-hmm.
But it is what it is. Enoch.
Mm-hmm.
And Ellen Till.
Mm-hmm.
Two of them are going to take swipes at you because you are in range.
Bring it.
They're both in range of me?
No, Ellen Till and Enoch. One apiece.
Okay.
Yeah, just one apiece.
Right.
Sorry, I know. I realize what you're asking now.
No, you're good.
My bad. Let me make sure that I'm doing right.
You got really Southern there.
I know.
And you didn't?
I purposely went Southern.
All right. Ellen Till.
No.
Yes. Does 20 hits?
Does a what hit?
20 hits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And Enoch, a 19.
Nope.
Okay, I didn't think so. Ellen Till, you are going to take 8 slashing damage.
Okay. And
They're going to go for their
you said
shots
it like
again.
there's going to be an and.
They're taking their second attacks.
Okay.
Oh, Ellen Till?
Is that a nat 20?
No, but it's another
Okay.
hit.
Okay.
An 18.
Yeah,
And
that hits.
obviously a 10 doesn't hit Enoch. That is 7 points of slashing damage. So you take 13 altogether.
Okay.
Okay. They come up with their... Really? They look like pikes, but they're long poled weapons. They're almost like pole arms, but they are definitely they definitely have a like a blade on the end that does slashing damage to you. One comes through and just obliterates the left side of your rib cage, and then comes back through and hits you in the waist on your right side. Leaving 2 pretty good gashes, Ellen Till. But, I mean, you're pretty, you're good. You're good. That is it for them. That brings us back to the top of the order. Strahd is going to take another sip of his glass and laugh. And laugh and laugh and laugh. Because he's a dick.
Ignorant wretches.
Heck puppy number 1.
Cute heck puppy. How's that cute heck puppy?
I need Ellen Till and Mal both to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oof. Okay.
Buddy, go lay down. Thank you.
Well, you went poof.
Yes. Am I on stream right now?
No.
Okay. Then it shouldn't matter much, right?
Your audio is on stream, but your
audio is
okay.
on stream, but you are
Yeah,
not.
that's fine.
Yeah, so normally the reason why he does that is because he's checking his stats.
Oh yeah, you're fine. Yeah.
Got it.
Okay. 11 plus 3, so it's a 14.
14. Okay. Ellentil, what'd you get?
An 11.
Okay.
I don't like the way you said okay.
Oh no.
I don't like how many dice we're picking up either.
I think we needed that that diamond, guys.
Well, I'm glad we picked up health potions.
11, 17. Ellentil, you take 17 points of fire damage. And Mal, you take half of that, which is 8 points of fire damage. This hellhound has reared back and just spit fire on you all. They have a breath weapon.
Ew, doggy slobber.
Lovely.
Number 2 is going to move into position, and I need Enoch and Kaylin both to make dexterity saving throws.
Let's go.
That one.
Oh, you're
Oh no!
freaking kidding
I got
me.
an 18. I got an 18.
Okay. 7, 12, 13, 17. Enoch, you take 22 points of fire damage.
Ooh.
Kaylin, you take 11.
Okay.
Ellentil, you're up.
All right.
That sucked.
I'm sorry.
So I
you're
kind of... Is there a way that I can stay within melee range of the hellhound, but get out of 10 feet from any of my party members?
No. Well, you got to move into range of these guys,
That's fine.
which actually helps you.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So I am going to cast. I under my breath I say, I am no one's toy, and I cast Arms of Hadar.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Sassy.
That's nasty.
Hey.
So all 3 of them, the 2 red cloaks and the hellhound, all need to make some
Strength?
kind of saving throw.
Strength saving, I think.
Yeah, strength.
12, 16. All right. I'm taking this one as a loss on my end. I forgot there was. I didn't see the other die that was rolled for that damage on Enoch. Thankfully. So that was your DM mistake.
So no more damage to Enoch?
No, he was supposed to take more than that, but he didn't.
Okay, cool.
Well, how much more? I'll write it down.
No, I'm not telling you. I'm telling you that was my mistake.
Okie dokie.
You are slightly healthier.
No, he takes the same damage.
Well, yeah, I know. But
All right.
he didn't take
Strength
more.
saving throw. Oh yeah, true. That was my fault. So the hellhound number 1 fails. Oh well, hellhound number 1 fails. Cloak guy number 1. Oh well, number 4 is a 14.
Fails.
And the other one's a 21.
Okay, so that succeeds.
Okay.
The only reason cloak guy number 1, the first one, failed is because of that ring.
Oh, nice.
So I actually rolled max damage, so they take. So the 2 that failed take 24 points of necrotic.
Cool.
And the other one, the one who succeeded, takes 12.
12. Okay. Good deal. Good to know. That's not who I wanted to pull up.
And I need to rearrange some things on my bookshelf real quick before I
What?
tell you what I'm doing.
24. Okay, so that one does not look good at all. And the other one is not looking great. All right, Kaylin, you're up.
Oh, hold on. I still have a bonus action.
Bonus action. Go for it.
So I'm gonna bonus action face step.
Oh, okay.
Back. Like I'm gonna go my 30 feet back.
Back. All right.
And I need the one who failed. The guard who succeeded on his strength saving throw, so he took less damage.
Right.
I need him to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That should be pretty good. That is an 11.
So, 8. What's my proficiency modifier at this point?
Well, plus 1, whatever you had.
So it was 3.
Oh, your proficiency modifier. Hold on. I was thinking your spellcasting ability modifier. Your proficiency modifier at level 5 is numbers. Proficiency at level 5 is 3.
Okay, so he fails.
Okay.
He is now frightened of me.
Cool.
Until the end of my next turn.
He actually does not look frightened of you at all.
Oh no.
He actually does not look alive when you see him.
Well,
Yeah.
not fun words.
But it was a good try. Kaylin, you're up.
All right. First, I want to move.
Oh, by the way, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
You're fine.
When you cast Arms of Hadar, the arms circle all of them. I mean, these icy blue tentacles come out of the ground and wrap around each one, causing damage to each one, but wraps around one that the hellhound number 1 and squeezes tight, and you see crystals form over this hellhound, and it squeezes so tight, it just explodes. You actually killed one of the hellhounds.
Sweet.
All right, Kaylin,
Okay.
sorry about that. Go for it.
Is there a way that I can move still within 10 feet of the hellhound, but cast for a bonus action a 15-foot cone to hit one of the red-cloaked people without hurting Enoch?
Hold on, and I'll tell you. Yeah, you
Or
can
if
do
I
it from
have-
there. You can do it from there, where I moved you.
Okay. So, bonus action, I want to
Go
use
ahead.
Burning Hands
Okay.
because of my monk ability.
Yes.
And I want to do the one, whichever one I can do without hitting Enoch.
Without say that again.
Without hitting Enoch.
I mean, you just have to cast it at this point.
Yeah. So, I need for them to roll a Dex 13.
Dex 13. So, Hellhound number 1, natural 20. Or Hellhound number 2, I should say. So that's a 21. And for the other guy, oh no, no, that's a 3.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I'm clearing out my dice tray really
you're
quick.
fine. My dog has gone insane in the membrane.
So the one that failed takes 9 damage.
Okay.
The one that passed takes half of that.
So 4 damage.
Yes. And it says the fire ignites any flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried. but
You shot it into an empty square, basically.
cool.
Yeah.
All right. So then
You just and you roast that one dude pretty good, and the hellhound, he's not looking great. You actually he's not looking great anyway, but you look at him and he doesn't seem to really be affected by your burning hand spell.
Yeah. Okay. So then I still have my 2 actual attacks.
Okay, so, burning hands was a bonus action, right?
Yes. Yes, sir. So the first one I am going to use to with 5 of my charges, so I'm going down to 6 charges.
I forgot you had that many saved. Yes.
So I'm going from 6 to 1 charge, and that roll was a natural 20.
Oh, nice. Okay. So all of your dice rolls.
Does the D4 also get doubled?
Yes, everything that's a die roll gets doubled.
All right. So 14 damage total.
To the dog?
Yes.
To the hellhound. Wow. Okay. He does not look good.
And the last one, I'm going to guess, is probably not going to hit, but it's an 11.
Unfortunately, it doesn't hit. You swing it down, and it comes crashing down on between the shoulders, the front shoulders of this dog, and just pushes in the ground. But he's able to kind of roll and get back on his feet as you come across with the other one, and it just hits dirt. It just actually puts a little bit of a chip in the stone.
All right, and since I'm within 10 feet and he can't reach me, I want to back up a little bit more, like 5-ish more feet. So
there you go.
Perfect, thank you.
All right,
that's my turn.
Mal, you're up.
All right. So I'm going to how close is Turn Undead? I believe it is a range of 30 feet.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So
I've got so many spells and stuff open right now.
I'm going to go in to the middle of the road, and I'm going to cast Turn Undead. Is it a group thing? I can't figure it out because it's in my features.
I'll look
spells.
It up. No, you're fine. You're fine, dude. I got you. That's why I'm here.
I'm trying to find it.
Why when I Google things, why do you not turn up? Huh? Not Google, but I'd have a better time Googling it, actually.
It's okay, 30 feet each undead, so it's everyone.
So all the
range.
undead within 30 feet.
And it's a DC 14. I'm going to use
which ability?
Turn Undead.
No, I mean
Wisdom.
What do I have to Wisdom saving throw?
Yes, it's a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Sorry.
What's the DC on that?
14.
14. Gotcha.
Strahd fails it. Take it.
Fail. That's cocked. Fail, pass, fail. This one's for Strahd.
Strahd within my range?
Strahd, actually with his wisdom, rolled a dirty 20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's got good stats.
And then
Shocker.
You see, the thing about my Turn Undead is it becomes Destroy Undead. Whenever an undead fails its saving throw against your Turn Undead feature, it instantly is destroyed if its CR is lower than the threshold for your level. And it's CR2, so it's not anything huge, but it's something. And also, those 3 are frightened of me.
So, okay. Talk to me again about your turn undead.
Okay, so my turn undead.
Where did you get that?
Turn undead. As an action, you present your holy symbol. I hold up my.
Turn undead, absolutely. So I know about that.
In my features and traits, it is channel.
Is that just a?
It is
cleric, or is that a death domain?
It's a death cleric thing. I think. Yes, it's a death cleric thing because it is under my divine domain.
Oh, it's under Touch of Death, Channel Divinity?
Yes.
That's the wrong one.
Destroy Undead.
Where's Destroy Undead? I'm not seeing that.
It's the second one to the bottom above racial traits, if you're looking at my character sheet.
I'm not looking at your character sheet. I'm looking at the actual thing.
I can send you a picture of it if you want.
I completely believe you. So General Divinity, Turn Undead.
What's the source for Death Domain?
It is. I think it's just Player's Handbook. I believe.
Because that is some. I mean, and I completely believe you. I mean, I'm not checking because I don't believe you. This is pretty new to me. Of the turning to destroy undead. So features and traits.
Starting at 5th level when an undead fails its saving throw again.
I didn't see that under the actual thing on mine, but I believe you completely.
So if they are CR2 or lower,
they are CR2. Yeah.
It actually doesn't look like it's a domain specific thing.
I didn't. Okay, that's where I was going wrong then.
Okay, I don't know. All I know is
yours is CR half or lower. It says, but when
CR. Yeah, you get CR2 or lower at 11.
You get CR2 or lower at 11.
But
right now,
that's not what Critical Role is. Sorry, D&D Beyond is telling me. Sorry,
I'm looking at your D&D Beyond sheet right now. It says CR 1/2 half or lower.
Okay.
So if you click on it, it'll say 5th level is half or lower, which is still good. 8th is 1 or lower. 11th is 2 or lower. Unfortunately, these are So unfortunately, these are a little higher than that. But they are still afraid of you.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you turned on the turn undead. Absolutely, turn undead is good.
Okay.
You're fine. That's where I was getting a little like.
Oh yeah, no, I was confused too.
Yeah.
I saw 1 or 2. I saw it as like CR 1 or 2. I didn't know there was half. So.
It's a half. Yeah, there's definitely CR half. Okay, so now they're afeared of you.
Okay, so now they cannot go willingly within 30 feet of me.
Yeah, they have to use their turn to run from you, right?
Yes.
Oh man.
And also, another thing that I wanted to point out before I end my turn is with my polearm mastery feat, anything that gets within my reach, which is 10 feet with the glaive,
right?
I get an opportunity attack with it.
Correct.
With my reaction. So,
correct.
Those 3 are afraid of me. My turn is over.
Okay, good deal. So cool. All right.
That was a lot.
Sorry.
Enoch, you're up.
Like, wow.
It was a lot to digest there, but I like it. I like it.
Okay. So right now I've got the hellhound and one of the 2 red cloaks.
2 of them.
Well, I can only reach one of them.
You can reach none of them.
For now. Right. I'm gonna slashy at the hellhound.
Okay. So you want to move up?
Yes.
To there? Which you already should have been in. Oh, okay. Make your attacks.
So, first attack, 17.
Definitely hits.
Okay. 6 damage.
You actually, like it starts to bark at you, and you stab it with this new blade of yours, and it goes straight through the mouth, straight through the back of the head, and when you pull, it falls down dead.
Okay.
It had exactly 6 hit points.
Fair.
Kenny, you are pixelated as all get out right now. Well, just on my screen. Never mind, you're good now.
Sorry.
I just wanted to see your pretty face.
I'm going to move up to the second one. On my left.
As you're looking at it, or as the character's looking at it?
As the character's looking at it.
Okay. Too bad.
Right. Slashy for my second attack.
Go for it. Get him.
Hold on a second here.
You good?
15.
15 just hits, yes.
All right. And I'm going to use one of my maneuver dice to do goading attack.
Okay.
He has to roll a wisdom save of DC 14 or higher.
Okay. No.
Okay.
He is actually his modifier took him down. He rolled a 14 exactly.
Ooh, nice. Damn. Okay.
So no.
If he attacks anybody else,
he got a 12 basically.
Okay. But yeah, if he attacks anybody else but me, he's at disadvantage.
Yes. Okay.
And he takes 16 damage.
16 damage.
17.
Good lord.
17 damage.
Even better.
Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. He doesn't look good. Because that's the one. That's the one Kalen hit before, and he does not look healthy whatsoever. I mean, he didn't before, but he doesn't still. I mean, it's nasty looking.
And then I'm going to use my action surge as a bonus action.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Slashy on the same one I just attacked.
Okay.
Cast Slashy.
Let's see here. 24 to hit.
Yeah, hits.
All right. And then I'm going to use one of the charges on it.
Okay.
Do an extra damage. Long, good stuff.
I'm going to... Yeah, go for it.
You're going to what?
No, go for it. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. So... It takes 9 slashing and 1 lightning.
You actually, with lightning crackling across your blade, you slash, and when you do, you aim straight for the neck, and you see his head go, and it clunk, falls on the ground, and inside of its helmet that it's in, you destroyed him.
Right, and then I'm going to move over to the next one, and I'm going to cast
Slashy again.
Yeah. No, I rolled a 12 on that, so no.
Unfortunately, it does not hit. All right, their turns. He's going to run back here. He's going to run back here. And he's going to run back here. Take your attack of opportunity, Enoch.
Son of a biscuit eater. That's an 11 to hit, so no.
Unfortunately, you do miss. They are running, though, because they are...
Scared?
Not scared. I wouldn't say fear. I mean, this is so weird.
So I can bring it up again. As an action, you present your holy spirit.
Oh, no, I get it. That's just it. I don't know why they would be immune to elementals, but not to you. Okay, never mind. I mean, it's undead. That's weird.
I know why, but
Why? Because I didn't think.
no, because one's using the
Well,
turn
yeah,
undead
that's the only reason
ability.
why. Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's the way I've always
Yeah.
chalked it up. Was it's specifically targeting undead?
Yeah.
It's not so much. They call it the fear effect as opposed to having a unique effect for it.
Yeah. It's
But-
not fear. I mean, like, it is, but it isn't. Let's say that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like calling magnets afraid of each other when they repel.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
magnets, how do they work? Anyway.
Crazy magnets. Logan, Bubby, lay down. You're killing me. Get out from underneath my feet.
He said, but I'm looking cute. When the DM stands up and reaches for something else, and you can't tell if it's for the dog or if it's for the game.
Oh, it's for the game.
Oh,
What do you mean it's for Rask? What's that?
Just falls
Inner
out of the
worlds.
sky, destroys buildings.
All right, so Strahd is going to see his minions running away, and you're going to hear him go, bah, you're useless. And he puts up a hand and says something in Infernal.
Oh, no.
no.
Wait, I think I
liked it better when I was on the outside of that circle.
But you're not. I definitely didn't sit on those. Buddy, you need to go lay down. Now. You're half the
Okay,
reason
Dad.
why I can't walk around right now. And I don't know why I'm explaining this to a dog, because he's a dog. I need all of you to make a dexterity
No.
saving throw.
Ow!
Stab him.
Christ.
DC 18.
Oh, thank gosh. 22.
22.
That's one big fireball. Wait. Oh, can I? What level is it?
I'm not going to tell you that because that is not information that I would tell you.
Okay.
But if you're thinking of hitting counterspell, you tell me what level you're casting it at.
No, not gonna cast counterspell. Because I don't have counterspell. I have dispel magic, which is actually completely different.
Different, yeah. It wouldn't work here in this instance.
Kenny, what is around your neck?
Oh, it's a clip.
Oh.
Oh, we lost my nice chip clip.
No.
Or Jacob hit it.
I did not hide it, but I would then take credit if I had. It was a cat chip clip that every time it opened, it meowed loudly.
Oh no.
Oh, Lord.
All right, so I know Mal passed.
I got a 25.
You passed.
Oh.
Enoch, what'd you
I
get?
missed what kind of saving throw we were supposed to be
Dex.
making. I'm sorry.
Dexterity.
Oh, thank God.
What'd you get?
A nat 20, so a 21.
21. Enoch?
6.
Dex is your thing!
I know.
All right, I need
Dude,
everybody that
my
passed
dice
to take
have been
20
hitting me
points
tonight.
of fire damage.
Ellen
Say
Teal's
what?
unconscious.
Oh, God.
I need Enoch to take 39.
It's not double past max, right?
No.
Okay. I'm down unconscious.
Okay. How's everybody else looking?
I'm 31 out of 62.
Well, no, don't
so
tell me your hit
halfway.
points. Just tell me if you're up or not.
Oh.
I'm up.
Okay.
I'm still up.
So everybody, you got 2 of you up. Okay, good deal.
One BBEG TBK's the party in a
He's
final
going
fight.
and Strahd, this was the plan all along, to believe it or not. He looks at you and says, "You have felt my power, and you will know it again if you keep meddling in my business. She is mine, and you will be too." With that, he snaps his fingers. The mist rolls in and rolls back out, and he and his minions are gone.
All right. Well, I'm assuming we're.
You are now officially out of combat.
Okay.
And I'm going to let you.
Can
Are
we
you
give
gonna
him
let
a
him
potion?
revive us before?
You tell me what you're doing before I start making them do death saving throws.
I'm going to cast Spare the Dying on every single one of them, and
On
then
all
I'm
2
going
of
to
them.
start my next prayer of healing.
Okay.
So we have health potions. You don't have to use your magic.
I'd rather use my magic that besides, impermanent things. I can always get magic back.
Okay, fair.
With that, he casts Spare the Dying. Each of you, Elentil and Enoch, you both. The wounds stitch a little bit. You see charred flesh harden. And your breathing becomes less ragged and more steady. You are stabilized. And then he casts prayer of healing, which gives them how much?
It is going to give them 2d8 plus 3. That would be 6 and a 1 plus 3. So 10. 10 points
And each
to
of you go,
everyone.
And you wake up, pink flesh, or light blue, or whatever you want to say, as scabs falling off of them. You're not quite fully healed, but you are back and awake. And you see faces start looking out of windows and guards popping up around you, walking towards you, with hands on weapons. And Enoch, what'd you have?
Real quick. When you get dropped to unconscious, do you still take negative hit points? Or do you stop right there?
Unless I hit you exactly for double your max.
Okay, cool.
Then that is insta-death. Double your max or over.
Fair.
So if it's not double your max, don't worry about it. That's just death saving throws.
Cool.
But you see guards approaching you at this point. Hands on weapons. Fear in their eyes. And that's where we're going to leave it for next week.
How lovely. Can I just point out the fact that Enoch and I both said that we had not gone down, and then this session, Ronnie was like, "Challenge accepted."
Dropped you like a bad habit, baby. That is never. No.
Like, I know Ronnie didn't do that, but there is a thought that crossed my mind that was like, I definitely jinxed this.
You and me both.
All right.
entire
Thank you
fight,
for watching
I
the
will
stream. If you're still watching, and check us out Tuesday night back at the same back at the original time. Have a good night.